Rolling along at the Scouting Combine in Indianapolis, talking to some of the big fellas on the defensive line. Peter Woods from Clemson joins us now. Peter, welcome.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me.
Well, we appreciate you joining us. It's nice to have someone around who's bigger than him because I need a little help every once in a while. Yeah, he picks on me.
He be giving you a hard time.
Yes.
I got you.
Oh,
like that right there.
I got you.
There.
Well, he had a chance. He just hit me and you didn't hit him back.
No, he likes me too much. We're not going down that road
That's
yet.
going to hurt. These are the weapons.
I noticed when I shook your hand. Yeah, you got some big hands. Got some big, strong hands.
Well, it's funny. Like I like to come here and just the look test, right? I've been around football my whole life, right? And it's just always funny. And I'm sure you do the same thing. We just had Caden McDonald on from Ohio State.
Yeah,
he's a different body than you, right? Yeah. He's a little more run stuffer that way. Yeah. You're kind of rocked up with some quads over here.
Quadzilla.
You're Quadzilla over here.
Yeah.
But within all that, when did you kind of know in your life that you were kind of bigger and stronger than the rest of the humans on Earth?
Well, I think that's kind of how it started. I was a big 5-year-old when I started playing football. I think I've always been big. I was big when I was born. But
like 5-year-old in pads?
Yeah, I started playing tackle football when I was 5.
Are you kidding me? I'm sorry I interrupted you there, but I don't think I've ever heard anybody play 5.
No, you're good. And they used to work me out in the gym with the little hazmat garbage can suit on, trying to get me so I didn't have that yellow dot on the back of my helmet. Y'all ever had that, like in the little league?
Like
football?
To say like you can't,
you're too big.
You're too big. The weight's too big. Right.
They didn't want that for me, so I was always like just big enough to where I had to do that like the night before the big weigh-in and stuff like that.
My gosh.
So that was always my life growing up. So I've always been kind of bigger.
Yeah, I had friends like that too. I didn't get to play football in 8th grade because I was too big. So yeah, that is crazy.
When did you know though that it wasn't just you're bigger than the other kids, that you got the ability to be special?
Yeah, I think it was early on. Like I would say, as early as like 3rd or 4th grade when I really started understanding the game and not just had a passion and love for it. I tried to make every play, every tackle. I think there's games where obviously this isn't something I can verify, but I was making close to 20 tackles a game, just off the defensive line. And it wasn't even a technique thing. It was just like a hunger to get to the ball. Like I didn't really have great technique, a 3rd, 4th grader, 5th grader, even probably 6th grader. But I would stand up and I'd find that ball every play.
I can only imagine what the kids across from you were thinking. Did it get to the point in the game where as the snap, like, they're just ready to just
watching
get on the ground and let him go?
It was a thing where like my mom, she wouldn't even be worried about me. Like she'd be worried about somebody else's baby, somebody else's kid. Like oh my God, the baby, it's like your son is out here. Like I might get hurt too. You know what I'm saying? Knock on wood, but. So I just think that just kind of speaks to how I played from a very young age. I was very violent.
That's amazing. Well, it doesn't usually that way with big guys like you, because we kind of joke like with stuff like you just said about your mom.
Yeah.
So many times in my experience with the big guys, their mom was always like, "Be careful, you're bigger than everybody. Don't hurt everybody."
Yeah. Well, I used to knock the pantry doors off the house, before I even could play on the football field. So she kind of knew that, like,
you're a
if
psycho.
anything, that I was running through something.
We can't even if he had the night off or the week off, he can't even go get a beer with us.
No, I was just gonna say that.
Like, what? You're 20?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Holy crap!
Birthday in March. On the 5th.
March is coming. All right.
Yes, sir.
On that day, will you drink a beer or have a drink, you think?
I don't drink beer.
Nah, but maybe a real drink then.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, cool. I like that. Yeah. Off of that, damn, I lost my train of thought. But I was in. Oh, this is what I want to ask you. Yeah. You go to Clemson. You got all these awesome D tackles that have played there.
Yeah.
You ever talk to any of them? Get any advice from any of them?
Yeah, all the time. It's Clemson is like a big family culture. There's a lot of reach back. I've actually had the privilege to train with a couple of them. Obviously, there's some guys there right now. I think, Miles Murphy, KJ Henry, some of those guys, and even older, Dexter Lawrence, Christian
Sexy
Wilkins.
Dexy?
Yeah, I've trained with them before, and so just being around them, every offseason since I've been at Clemson, they come back and they reach back in, and just being able to take some from their game and their routine and how they attack their offseasons.
Yeah.
This is amazing to me, and we've seen stats like this from time to time, but Thompson High School, Alabama.
What you know
4
about that?
straight championships, 50-5 record in 4 seasons.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we.
How'd you lose 5 games? How did anybody beat you?
We beat ourselves. I won't even say nobody beat us. We had a squad, and so Thompson, before kind of the class that was 2 or 3 years older than me, and kind of before we got our new head coach, you know, Mark Freeman came in and flipped the program on its head, you know, and developed a standard all the way through youth football, all the way through middle school football, and we just kept it rolling. And then, you know, just like any good college team, you know, everybody want to come to Clemson because of Clemson's success, you know, and what they've done. And so, you know, we've had guys come in over time just because of what we've built there. And so now I'm pretty sure they've won like 8 of the last 9.
Wow.
But before that, you know, we were consistently like 3-7 and, you know what I'm saying, missing the playoffs. And then one year it was, boom, semifinals. Then it was championship loss. Then we went 4 straight.
Man.
Then we went 5. Yeah. And we lost 1, and then I think it's like 2 straight or something like that now.
So they created a dynasty down there.
Dynasty for sure.
When did you get into Quadzilla? When did you get into lifting weights? Because let me just say,
not super early.
Not super early?
Nah, not super early.
Because you were knocking pantries off a door, so you didn't need to.
I think I just got fed good when I was a kid. So I was always like country strong. You know, I got like a kind of country background. Oh, look at him.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Look at him.
So that's 700 pounds right there.
Yeah, on my back. Get it up. Yes, sir.
Oh, man, you could have done 2, probably.
Yeah, nah, they weren't putting more of that on my back. I could have done
All right,
more,
so 700 pounds on the squat.
Yep.
What are we talking on the bench? It says 490 here.
Yeah, 500 plus. I think I put 515 on the bar before.
You put 515? All right, yell at those guys down there. They cheated you out of 25 pounds, all right? Yeah.
Come on, man.
Okay, hold on. Let me start. All right, you did 34 reps of 225?
Yeah, I've done that, yeah.
You've done that? And that, are you working out?
I'm going to do it at my pro day.
You're going to do it at your pro day, so you can just crush it.
Yeah, I'm going to
give
crush
yourself
it.
a
I'm
little
going to have my
extra
teammates
time.
there, and I'm going to give the best performance.
Are you going to run the 40 at the pro day, do all that?
Possibly at my pro day as well,
Yeah, but I haven't studied you. I've watched you a little bit of top guys in the draft. I was taken aback by how explosive you were.
Yeah,
I didn't expect that.
I appreciate that, man. We work a lot of explosiveness and translating a lot of movements to football, you know, in our strength program, you know, with D-Love, Dennis Love, he got me right. You know, since I've been here, he's been here with me since I've been here. And, you know, he gets us right. You know, Coach Batson kind of implemented, and D-Love just took it to another level. So, you know, I'm very appreciative of him. You know, it's very easy to, you know, just kind of maintain in that old school way of just like weightlifting, but it just creates stiffness.
Yeah, you got to do more.
We work a lot of explosion, a lot of flexibility, a lot of mobility and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And,
all right, before we let you run, anybody you want to say hi to? Here's your shot.
Yeah, all the family, Wood family, everybody. Mama, I love you. Daddy, I love you. Denver, Carter, Dylan, I love you. She thinks she the boss.
What up, Woods family?
Wood family.
Peace.
There he is, on his way to the NFL.
The man.
Peter Woods. Thanks for some of your time, buddy. We'll be back more from the Combine.
Appreciate y'all.
You're the man, dude.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.